This one is for my brothers and sisters back in Nigeria. It's been crazy, and sad when it comes to issues concerning Nigeria. I am usually always very passionate, very, very passionate. We've gone through a lot as a nation. You have no idea. If you're not Nigerian, you have no idea. I know that you see Nigerians happy here and there, but you have no freaking idea what we deal with as a nation. The things that we have to live with, the things that we are told, the things that we deal with, the things that we face. I've heard people say, oh, no Nigerian deserves to go to hell because there's no other hell. We've gone through a lot. As a nation, we've been through hell. And I know how it feels. The disappointment, the pain, the sadness. Because literally your nation is your home.
Hey, Nigeria, my country. I'm in NNPC, oh. They have fuel, oh. But they don't have fuel in their generator to power their fuel. They've got to buy it total to come and power their generator. To save fuel for us. Look at the queue.
When it feels like the rest of the world is going forward and doing things, our own country chooses for no reason, for absolutely no reason, maybe for personal interest or whatnot, you subject an entire nation. I mean, we are back to 1962. How do you put your money in the bank? How? I'm not talking about one state in Nigeria. I'm talking about the entire country. How do you put your money in the bank and you go to withdraw your money? Let me tell you, my brother went to the bank a few days ago. He was in Asaba. In the entire Asaba, only 2 banks had cash. Your money, only 2 banks had cash. He went to the bank before 5 a.m. He was number 76. Like, people now sleep outside. Business owners now sleep outside the bank so they can be attended to.
This is Access Bank at Ifako. While a lot of customers are standing outside to have access to the ATM, the security guards locked the compound, the access to the ATM, took some people inside, collected their ATM cards, and have been giving them money in bulk. Here they are. Look at the people. These are people they allow in. Those are the people they allow. They allow these people in to give them bulk. They give them access to bulk cash. While their customers are out there restricted from having access to the ATM. This is GT Bank at Ifako, opposite Zenith Bank. Access Bank, opposite Ifako.
So even if you have 5 million naira in your account, the government has said you cannot withdraw more than 20,000 naira. Out of the entire 5 million, you cannot withdraw more than 20,000 naira in a day. For those that don't know, 20,000 is like less than 20 pounds. You cannot do anything. Like, people have things to do with money. They cannot access their own monies. Some banks are out of cash. Those that have cash will not give you more than 20,000. People that have businesses, my aunt literally had to close down her supermarket because people are not buying things anymore because there is no cash. And they have money in the bank. And if you, as a business owner, if you decide to use POS, you're going to have the money in your account. So when you want to go and shop for your supermarket, people are not collecting transfers or using POS anymore because you cannot have cash to go and buy things. Do you understand? So before now, I'll go to the market. When I was in Nigeria, I'll go to the market and I will not even have 1 naira. Like, cashless. I want to buy meat, I'll transfer money. Now, people don't accept transfers anymore because they will not be able to cash the money out to use. So people are stuck, basically. And then you want to buy petrol. First of all, there's no electricity. And then you want to buy petrol. Petrol is now 550. 550 naira. How? From 100 and something, how did it jump to 550 naira per liter? You're not going to just go and buy it for that amount like that. You have to queue up, you have to act drama, you have to be on the line. When you get to the point of sale, they'll tell you they don't receive you know, they don't use POS. You have to give them cash. You might not be attended to in the end. If you have jerry can for your generator, the amount they're selling the petrol for you is more than those that are driving. It's just crazy. How did we get here? I did a video last year when I was telling you guys that I was going to go back to Nigeria. That video, I don't know, people just did not understand what I was saying, and it's all right. But yes, I was going to go back to Nigeria to go vote. And I told you guys in that video that, oh, I'm going to go to Nigeria for a reason, and I'm going to let you guys know when, because I wanted to go back to go and vote. But I am literally very scared at this point, because the insecurity is still on the rise. There's no money in circulation. The drama is too much. I'm scared to go home. I'm scared to go to my home. My home. I wish we could vote from here because I have my voter's card. I'm doing this video to urge you. If your eye never clear at this point, I don't know when your eye want to clear again, but I'm doing this video to plead with you. I've got friends. It's quite disappointing. I've got friends that will tell me things like, I don't care who wins, so all of them are the same thing, or it's just lesser evil. Me, I'm not voting, no. It's just heartbreaking. I've literally stopped being friends with some people because of this thing. I've literally cut some people off because of this thing, because your nation cannot be going. I understand, though, that in the past you've probably voted and it was rigged and whatnot. But I don't understand how your nation is going through this. Me, I'm not in Nigeria, but I am so sad. I'm so disturbed. It's so painful. It's so painful. A lot of people, a lot of us, including myself, we have no business being abroad. Somebody like me, I have no business being here. I am here out of compulsion, out of, make I not go for straight. Make I for get peace of mind. I remember when I was leaving, people would say, maybe you're comfortable. You live in a good house. You have this. I say, it's not money. Maybe my money for not finish by now. Maybe by now, my business for don't really crash. I don't know, but a lot of us have no business. We've literally ran out of our home country. When I knew I wasn't going to Nigeria was when Abel was killed. Because in 2021, when I used to do travel videos on this channel, I traveled to Nigeria with Abel. We literally traveled together, and on that mission, he was killed. And you really don't expect me to be happy to go home, or not to be scared to go home. But let's forget about me. How about you that you're at home at this point? Have you gotten your card? Have you gotten your voter's card? Are you going to go out that day to represent us? Us that are here, we that are here, that we want Nigeria to be good again and want to come back home. Are you going to go out to vote right? This is not a time to say, I want to put my person there. I'm Igbo, so let an Igbo person be there. Or I'm Hausa, or I'm Yoruba. No, this is not the time. At this point, we already know. I remember Peter Obi, one of his campaigns, he asked people in the north, he said, okay, do they sell petrol? Like, do you buy things lesser price than other people, than Christians? They said no. So whether you're Christian, you're Muslim, you're Hausa, you're Yoruba, you're Igbo, you're going to be treated the same way. It's the same economy. They're going to sell things to you the same price they will sell to other people. No matter your religion or whatever, or your tribe. This is not a time, like, we've done the whole tribalism and religion. We've done all of that in the past how many years before I was born. This is where we have ended. Obviously, Nigeria is not at its best. It is, as a matter of fact, it cannot get worse than it is, as a matter of fact, at this point. So it's not time to say, open your eyes and please vote right. For once, tell yourself the truth. Forget about sentiment. Forget about religion. Forget about tribe. Think about your nation. When I'm in this country, I used to be angry sometimes. I'll be like, oh my God, they really love their country. They really care for their country. They really maintain their country. Can we think as a nation? Can we think as one? Can we open our eyes, forget about your own pocket, and please put the right person to deliver Nigeria? I am rooting for Peter Obi. I am proudly obedient. I'm not going to mix words. I am rooting for Peter Obi as the next president of Nigeria, February 2023, God willing. He was my governor at a point, and I know how fantastic he was. as a governor, you know, and I believe in him. I believe that he's able to. I mean, let us do something different. Let us put a young man that, you know, has vision, a man that is well read, a man that is well traveled, a man that knows business, that knows economy, that knows, you know what I'm talking about. So if you don't know who to vote for, you're confused. I mean, vote for who you want to vote for, is your right. But in case you're saying, I'm not going to vote because of me that cannot come back, I take God beg you. Please go and put Peter Obi. Go and vote Peter Obi as the next president of Nigeria. We don't to suffer. Enough is enough. If suffer never tire you, you don't tire many of us.